here to preach, right? I'm not a preacher. I'm not gonna scream at you, I'm not gonna preach, but I do believe fundamentally that if a woman changes herself, energetically she shifts the room. Hello, my name is Kit Rich. Some people might call me a celebrity trainer. I've toured the country with clients, with musicians. I write for health and fitness magazines. I own a fitness studio. I do workout videos. I represent companies. I do anything my heart desires. I be as creative as I can in this industry. I do anything that sparks my interest. I kind of always feel like I'm the oddball out in the fitness industry because I care less about how toned I am. I don't care so much about like a ripped body. I just genuinely care about feeling amazing because I don't want to waste my life being insecure. I don't want to waste my life not doing things because I felt I didn't deserve it. And fitness is an avenue for that. How I got into the industry was many moons ago. I was very out of shape. I was about 30 pounds heavier than I am now. And I was really unhappy and I was suffering from body dysmorphia. And I used to be an athlete when I was in high school, but that's a lot of women's stories. They used to work out and then they fell off, right? Because life gets in the way, or for me it was an injury, it was a knee injury. When I had finished college, I was a waitress. And honestly, my life was going down the drain. I was drinking too much, smoking too much. I was waking up at 2 in the afternoon, going to work at 5, coming home at 3 in the morning. I mean, it was just this terrible cycle with no direction. And I walked into a Pilates class and the owner of the Pilates studio thought I was an instructor. And I still to this day have no idea why. Because I was so out of shape. There's nothing about me that I would say from an outsider's perspective would be motivational. But she saw something in me. Maybe it was the way I spoke. Maybe it was the fact that I used to be an athlete. It was like it was part of who I am, just I couldn't see it. And it sparked something in me, and I thought, 2 things. Well, maybe I could really change my lifestyle. And then second, I could finally be skinny. Because as many women do, for them, being skinny means happy. And I thought that at the time. I was like, great, I will finally figure out this magical trick that all these women in magazines have figured out, that all the famous people have figured out. How do they do this? How do they look this way and have these lives? Because that really was what women start to do. They go, if I'm skinny, that means I'm happy. That means I can actually have the life I want. It actually connects. So I was doing that, and when I started to train, I'm not kidding you, in the first few weeks of going through my training program, the head of the program thought I should be teaching already. It was like, it was literally part of me. It had always been there. And my body hadn't changed yet. I mean, we're talking about just a few weeks being in a training program. But it just came so naturally to me. I just understood it. I understood the body. I understood how everything connected. And it's like fate. And from that moment on, my whole life changed. Until women start to realize that they are so much more than their body, we will never evolve. It's everywhere. People always say, oh, that's just an issue that you deal with in Los Angeles or New York. No, women are so connected to their bodies, you know, and we have to use it as a tool for happiness, not as a way to beat ourselves up. It happens everywhere, at every age, it doesn't matter. And it happens to the thinnest of us, and it happens to, it just happens to everyone. It's your first defense, right? It's easy to blame your body. It's the only thing you can see. But it's the first defense, and it's really amazing once you actually start to get out of your own way, and when you start to work the body, then you have to deal with all the other stuff that starts to come up, and that's when the real work begins. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be. I never claimed to be the most fit-looking woman you've ever seen in my life, but am I any less happy than those women? No. Am I any less successful? No. Quite frankly, I actually might be happier. I might be more successful. I don't know. I think it's so important for women, for anyone to know that life is an ebb and flow. You know, when you're up, enjoy it. When you're down, we've all been there. It's never just, yay, like even me standing here, people may get the idea that just because I'm fit, that I don't have low points in my life. We all do. We're all in this game together. Your only obligation to yourself is to be your best friend. You have to be your best friend. You have to speak to yourself the way your best friend would speak to you. And what would they say to you? Pick yourself up. You're amazing. Go for it. Be there for yourself. You know, you have to be there for yourself. And know that we always come out the other side. When you're down, you're gonna